Before sorrow had a name, before disease walked the earth, and before grief learned how to whisper into the human heart, the world existed in a fragile harmony. Mortals lived beneath the gaze of the gods, unaware that their fate rested on a single act of defiance committed high upon Mount Olympus. This is the story of Pandora's Box, not merely a tale of curiosity, but a divine consequence that reshaped the human condition forever. The origin of this myth begins with fire, knowledge, and rebellion. Prometheus, a titan known for wisdom and foresight, looked upon humanity with sympathy. Mortals shivered in the cold, struggled in darkness, and lived short, uncertain lives. Against the will of Zeus, Prometheus stole fire from the gods and gifted it to humankind. Fire brought warmth, protection, craftsmanship, and progress. With it came independence, and that gift enraged the king of the gods. Zeus did not punish Prometheus alone. The crime demanded a punishment vast enough to touch every human life. Rather than striking humanity down with thunder, Zeus devised a more elegant revenge, one that would unfold slowly, painfully, and eternally. From the clay of the earth, the gods shaped a woman of breathtaking beauty. Athena clothed her in shimmering garments. Aphrodite gifted irresistible charm. Hermes placed persuasion upon her tongue and curiosity within her heart. Each god contributed a blessing, yet none were without hidden intent. She was named Pandora, meaning the one gifted by all. Pandora was not created as a reward. She was crafted as a vessel of consequence. Zeus presented Pandora with a sealed container, later called a box, though ancient texts describe it as a jar. The command was simple and absolute. It must never be opened. No explanation was given, no warning beyond the command itself. The box was placed into her care like a silent question waiting for an answer. Pandora was sent to Epimetheus, brother of Prometheus. Despite being warned never to accept gifts from Zeus, Epimetheus ignored caution, entranced by Pandora's beauty and grace. The gods had anticipated this weakness. Pandora entered the world of mortals, carrying with her the sealed container that would soon redefine existence. At first, the box remained untouched. Days passed, then weeks. Yet curiosity grew like a living thing. The box whispered without sound. Questions gathered in the mind. What power could the gods fear so much that it must remain sealed? What truth lay hidden inside? In a moment that would echo through eternity, the lid was opened. From the darkness of the box erupted chaos. Pain, disease, famine, despair, jealousy, rage, grief, and death poured into the world like smoke escaping a prison. These were not random evils. They were living forces unleashed upon humanity all at once. Pandora tried desperately to close the box, but the damage had already been done. The golden age ended in an instant. As the lid slammed shut, silence returned. Inside the box, one final presence remained: hope. Here lies the greatest mystery of the myth. Hope did not escape with the others. Some ancient interpretations claim hope was humanity's final comfort, preserved so suffering would never be absolute. Others suggest something far darker, that hope was withheld, trapped inside the box, forever just out of reach, ensuring humanity would continue striving in a world filled with pain. Greek mythology often thrived in contradiction, and Pandora's box is no exception. Hope can be a blessing, yet it can also prolong suffering by keeping mortals clinging to tomorrow while enduring today. Pandora herself was left to live with the consequences, not as a villain, but as a symbol. Curiosity, often blamed, was not portrayed as evil. Instead, the myth warns of blind obedience to divine authority, the danger of gifts with hidden intentions, and the cost of knowledge gained without wisdom. Over time, Pandora's box became a metaphor woven into human language. To open Pandora's box came to mean unleashing problems that can never be undone. Yet the original myth was never so simple. It was a reflection of how suffering enters the world, not through malice alone, but through curiosity, temptation, and divine manipulation. The gods of Olympus were not moral guardians. They were powerful, emotional, and often cruel. Zeus ruled through fear as much as justice. Humanity, caught between divine conflicts, paid the price for a crime committed on their behalf. In later retellings, Pandora was unfairly cast as the source of all evil, echoing a recurring pattern in myth where blame is placed upon creation rather than creator. Yet ancient texts reveal a deeper truth. Pandora was designed to fail. The box was never meant to remain closed. Across centuries, artists, philosophers, and poets returned to this myth not to condemn curiosity, but to question authority and fate. Why create a temptation if not to ensure it is taken? Why punish mortals for the decisions of gods? Pandora's box endures because it mirrors reality. The world is filled with suffering, yet hope persists. Even in the darkest times, humanity continues to build, love, and dream. Whether hope was a gift or a burden, it remains inseparable from the human story. The myth teaches that once knowledge is released, it cannot be returned, that consequences ripple beyond intention, and that even when chaos escapes, something fragile and powerful remains behind, waiting. Perhaps hope was never meant to escape because it lives not in a box, but within humanity itself. If ancient myths still shape modern understanding of life, suffering, and resilience, then stories like Pandora's box are not relics of the past. They are mirrors held up to the present. And the question remains, if given the choice, would the lid be lifted again? If this journey into ancient mythology revealed new meanings behind Pandora's box, support the channel by liking the video, subscribing for more mythological deep dives, and sharing this story with others who seek the hidden truths behind ancient legends. More forgotten myths and powerful stories await just beyond the next opening.